Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Obviously by the title screen that is playing while I'm talking, you can tell what game we're talking about. So I'm gonna hop in, talk a little bit about why NASCAR Heat 2 is really the video game that kind of got me back into NASCAR as an adult. So let's hop in and I'll give you something exciting to watch while I ramble on. One thing I love about these old games is just going through the paint schemes and seeing what kind of cool schemes they have available. I feel like that was one thing a lot of the older games really missed, was you never really got to go through paint schemes. It was just, hey, here's your scheme, hope you like it. If you don't, that sucks. Wild story, but someone I know through drifting actually bought a old Ryan Reed's chassis. It was a road course chassis, and I haven't seen him do anything with it recently, but I know he was buying it to try and do some drifting with it. I'll have to see if I can find any more info on that, and I'll update the video. And it's fun too to see those sponsors that turned out to be not so legitimate. And if you didn't know, Ben Kennedy, one of the big guys at NASCAR, he did used to race, and he's in this game as well. I, of course, have always been a big Kevin Harvick fan, so I think we're gonna do the Hunt Brothers Pizza paint scheme. I also actually just won something on a Twitter giveaway from Hunt Brothers Pizza, so I'll have to post that when that shows up. And of course, because of the crazy finish at Atlanta the other night, I'm recording this like 2 days after that race, I think. We're gonna run the old Atlanta. Obviously not the same, but still cool.
Almost ready. Okay, be smart out there. We're going green. Green flag. Go, 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 go.
So the first thing I'm noticing is doing this with one hand is not super easy. I had my surgery last week, and can't really use my right hand for anything, so this is a bit more difficult than maybe I thought it would be. But so yeah, how did this game get me back into NASCAR? So in late 2017, I moved back in with my dad. My little brother and little sister also lived there at the time. I'd gotten a new job lined up, and it just didn't make sense for me to be commuting like an hour for the job. So I moved back in with my dad, and you know, he's the one that got me into NASCAR. We always watched it when I was younger. He was the general manager at a local Winn-Dixie back when Mark Martin drove the number 60 Winn-Dixie car. So we would get passes to the race and stuff all the time. So, you know, we grew up around NASCAR. I think the first video game that I can like really remember playing was like an old Papyrus NASCAR game. My dad had bought like a steering wheel setup for our, you know, junky Windows PC that we got at Best Buy or whatever. But you know, those are my like early video game memories, was playing a NASCAR game with a steering wheel setup, which was really cool. And you know, so fast forward to 2018, I go to Walmart to pick up some Busch Light, you know, Kevin Harvick fan, and go get some Busch Light, you know, so that we've got some beverages for the Daytona 500. And while I'm there, I noticed that they had NASCAR Heat 2 on clearance, and it had only been out for like a couple months at this point, I think. But it was like half price, so I bought a copy for myself, I bought a copy for my younger brother, and we ended up playing this game all the time. Like, this was the game that we played together. I think this was not long after he had got me into like Fortnite and stuff as well. but we played NASCAR Heat 2 together, probably more than anything else. So that year, 2018, between, watching pretty much every race on TV, we actually had like a little pool going between my dad, my brother, and myself, where we would try to pick the winner, pick a dark horse, driver that might have a good finish, and we would try to pick who would finish last of the race. And I think at one point, Corey LaJoy had like multiple last place finishes, multiple races in a row. And, having those memories, a lot of it comes from, watching that 500 and playing this game with my family. So when I saw the ability to buy this game for the computer for pretty cheap, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I'm still going to do the Dirt to Daytona series. That's not going away. But I think it might be fun to do a series, something different with a newer game. See the differences. Obviously, the point system in this game is, what they have in real life, whereas with Dirt to Daytona, that's obviously a quite outdated point system. But it might be fun to do another series, playing another game. This one obviously plays very different. You have the ability to, I think, join teams as well as build your own team. So, there's quite a big difference. So, I think I might have to hop on there and see what this career looks like.
Clear.
Don't know how to cycle through, see how my tires look. No, not that button. Not that button. Aha! There we go. So we've got 5 laps of fuel, so we can't make it. And our tires are wearing. Well, I was gonna say maybe we pit this time. And then I got on the apron, and yeah, we're gonna pit this time. Oh boy. I don't know what pit speed is. That was probably the worst job I could have done getting onto pit road. And hopefully there's no cautions, because I will go a lap down. But everything's fine. Everything's fine. Man, the pit stop animations compared to Dirt to Daytona. Oh my goodness. Wow, you guys were a 10th faster. Great job, Bucketheads. Also, I usually do the manual shifting with the paddle shifters, but I'm in a sling, so not gonna try that right now. That's something I definitely might try in the future, but for now we're just going automatic. I will say, even though this game has pretty limited camera views, I do like this roof cam, because it's sort of like the in-car, but you can still see. but it is a bummer that it doesn't have like a good chase cam. Definitely a bummer. So, hey, we're not last anymore. That's nifty. I'm guessing a lot of these guys have gotten slower because of tire wear, and oh boy.
Down the top. Easy, easy. All clear, driver.
Also, I don't know if you guys have figured it out, but in this game, the voice of the spotter is Brett Griffin, who used to spot for Clint Boyer and is currently one of the hosts on Door Bumper Clear, which is a great NASCAR podcast if you've not heard it. I obviously don't agree with everything he or some of the other guys have to say, but it's still a good podcast. It's a good listen. I think that was pretty much the field that fit there. Now, another really nice thing about this game is it actually has settings for a wheel. So, like, it knows I have a steering wheel. With the Dirt to Daytona, I basically have, it thinks my steering wheel is a controller. So there's a lot of things I don't love about how it drives and how it plays in that game. But well, I'd say we cycled around pretty solid on these pit stops. If I hadn't have almost spun on the way in, we might have got some more spots, but more to go. We're almost in the top. No, we are in the top 15 now. Now, obviously, I didn't qualify because, you know, it's more fun to come from the back and pass people, even if you don't win. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think about doing a career mode with this game, just to kind of see the differences of how it goes versus how the Dirt to Daytona career mode goes. And I think it could be a lot of fun. So, let me know down below. Oh, come on. Oh, there goes our top 15.
Just one more lap to go.
Big sad. Haha. That was definitely some mirror driving right there, that's for sure. So just like Dirt to Daytona, wouldn't you know, my biggest problem is staying off the apron.
That's worth a few points.
That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. I like this game. It's definitely more fun with a wheel than with a controller, but yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I might just have to play it some more. But as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Leave a comment if you got anything to say, and I hope I catch you in the next one. See ya.